Is there friction in DMK's first family? What's behind the growing dissent in Madhya Pradesh BJP? Hello and welcome to the Print Pre-Truth. I am Chitvan Vinayak and this is our new offering on Video Pre-Truth where our team of reporters and editors bring you interesting inside stories and nuggets from the world of politics and government. To begin with today, with the elevation of Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin's son Udhayanidhi-Stalin as Deputy CM in September, the succession war within the DMK may be over. But there is always an underlying friction that lends itself to speculation about differences within the DMK's first family at the slightest hints of anything amiss. This time it was the absence of Lok Sabha MP Kanimozhi-Udayanidhi, the half-sister of M.K. Stalin, at a review meeting chaired by Udhayanidhi-Stalin at Thoothukudi, the constituency from where Kanimozhi was elected. Though speculation was rife that she skipped the meeting as all was not well within the first family, Udhayanidhi maintained that she is not in the country owing to pressing work and he would share the stage with her in another 10 days upon her return. Kanimozhi had flown to Singapore after attending a meeting of the Standing Committee on Consumer Affairs of Food and Public Distribution Department. Interestingly, this is not for the first time supposed friction between Kanimozhi and Udhayanidhi has been a topic of speculation. Kanimozhi was late to swearing-in ceremony of 3 MLAs including Senthil Balaji, who were made ministers in the state cabinet after Udhayanidhi was elevated as Deputy CM. At the time too, it was speculated that she intentionally missed the event. Kanimozhi, who is active on social media, also did not congratulate Udhayanidhi on his elevation and did so only when he met her at her residence a day later. Now moving on to Andhra Pradesh, with YSRCP MLAs boycotting the ongoing Andhra Pradesh Assembly session, few ruling NDA legislatures took it upon themselves to positively criticize and point out some shortcomings in the budget and policy programs according to the liking of their bosses last week. Their disapproval, however, was unrestrained over the quality of lunch served to the MLAs in the legislature building on the budget day. Receiving complaints, a furious Assembly Speaker Chinta Kayala Ayana Patrakudu upbraided the food supply contractor, asking if different items were being served for him and other higher-ups and the legislators. Told that rice was the only item that was different, the supplier was shown the door and a new contractor was brought in the very next day. Meanwhile, the media in Vijayawada, Amravati is witnessing a change in former CM Jagan Mohan Reddy's attitude and approach to the media. Jagan, who kept the press at the distance, not holding pressers throughout his term, is now conducting press conferences and on some occasions like last Wednesday to react to Chandrababu Naidu-led government's budget, even arranged lunch for reporters at YSRCP Central Office. He gave a 2-hour-long speech accusing the Naidu government of reneging on its Super 6 poll promises. Once he was done, Jagan looked at his watch and remarked, and I quote, "Look, it took me 1 hour 40 minutes to expose the Naidu government's lies and false poll promises. Now, if they want to treat me like one of the 175 MLAs and ask me to finish talking in the House in 10 minutes, how can we question the government properly in that time?" Jagan and his 10 MLAs are in protest, abstaining from House proceedings, demanding the Leader of Opposition status for the YSRCP chief. The present dispensation disagrees, saying their numbers don't merit such status in the Assembly. With YSRCP knocking on the court's doors, the matter is before the Andhra Pradesh High Court. YSRCP's MLCs, however, are still attending the upper house, the council, where they are in the majority. Ironically, 5 years back, Jagan, as the Chief Minister, had moved to scrap the council, which was at that time dominated by Naidu's TDP. Now focusing on Vasundhara Raje in Rajasthan, where she keeps BJP on tenterhooks. Bypolls for 7 assembly seats in Rajasthan are being seen as a litmus test for Rajasthan CM Bhajanlal Sharma, so much so that the BJP put its back into ensuring wins in maximum seats. It even included former CM Vasundhara Raje in the list of star campaigners to ensure the party puts forward a united face. But Raje did not visit any seat where bypolls were held. Her policy of maintaining distance from by-elections is not new. Even during the Lok Sabha elections, she had limited herself to campaigning in her son Dushyant Singh's constituency. Sources said that Raje also kept herself away from many of the meetings held to strategize for the bypolls. BJP State President Madan Rathore and State in charge Radha Mohan Agrawal have been busy giving clarifications, pointing out that nothing is amiss, and with her being a national leader, Raje's role cannot be underestimated in the party. Now let us talk about the growing voices of dissent in Madhya Pradesh BJP. Despite a thumping victory, winning 163 of the 230 seats in Madhya Pradesh, the state BJP is having a hard time balancing factionalism and differences among its leaders, with several of its senior leaders stepping outside of the party lines to raise their grievances in public. The most recent name to join the list is Bhupendra Singh, the BJP MLA from Khurai in Sagar district. Singh, who held plum portfolios of home and urban development in Shivraj Singh Chauhan's cabinet, has accused police officers in his district of procuring call detail records, that is CDRs, of BJP workers in his constituency without any ongoing investigations against them. He brought the issue to the notice of Deputy CM Rajendra Shukla. A few days later, he targeted his party leadership of inducting Congress leaders. In a public meeting addressing party workers in his constituency, Singh said, and I quote, "In the last Lok Sabha elections, our workers were beaten up by Congress workers inside the polling booths in the presence of police. I personally went and took over 54 workers and admitted them to the hospital. Now, if people tell me to accept such people into the party, how is that possible? Party can accept or not, but I can never accept them." Political observers pointed out that the two accusations of procuring CDRs and the remark against Congress defectors is actually a result of Bhupendra Singh's ongoing rivalry with Govind Singh Rajput, the Minister for Food, Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection. Rajput, the sitting MLA from Surkhi in Sagar, was a Scindia loyalist who switched to the BJP in 2020, bringing down the Kamal Nath-led Congress government. He was made Transport Minister under Shivraj Singh Chauhan and the then Minister for Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection under Mohan Yadav. On the other hand, Bhupendra Singh, who held the Urban Development Department, was left out of the cabinet. Many also point out that the controversy over the change in land usage in Ujjain linked with Mohan Yadav, which was overturned by then CM Shivraj Singh Chauhan, has also strained equations between Yadav and Bhupendra Singh. Now moving on to Scindia's strained relations and shifting loyalties. Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia's absence from the BJP campaign for Vijaypur and Budni's bypolls has once again brought to fore speculation about strained relations and shifting loyalties in the Gwalior-Chambal region. The bypoll in Vijaypur was necessitated by sitting Congress MLA Ram Vilas Rawat quitting the Congress, joining the BJP and becoming a minister. The Budni bypoll was necessitated by sitting MLA and former CM Shivraj Singh Chauhan becoming an MP. Once considered close to Madhav Rao Scindia, Ram Nivas Rawat refused to join the BJP along with Jyotiraditya in 2020. Over the past 4 years, he had been caught up with internal struggles within the local unit of the Congress party. Having burnt his bridges with Scindia, Rawat turned to Narendra Singh Tomar, who in turn not only supported Rawat but also played a role in his induction into the BJP ahead of 2024 Lok Sabha elections. With the Vijaypur bypolls, despite being a star campaigner and his name featuring 6th on the list, Scindia did not address any rallies in the Vijaypur or Budni. This came at the time when both Chief Minister Mohan Yadav and State BJP President V.D. Sharma addressed 12 rallies each in both constituencies, while Union Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan held 11. Though Scindia remained away from the bypolls, Narendra Singh Tomar had been campaigning along with V.D. Sharma in Vijaypur.